Alright.
Explain.
Hey YouTube, 5090A. I need like a script for this. I guess we'll have like a bunch of jump cuts.
Should we just have a conversation with each other?
I guess like we'll just do a walkthrough of our robot. So this will be a walkthrough of our robot. This is kind of started our documentaries like a little late. So I guess starting from this day on, we're gonna have a video, a documentation every week of our robot updated.
Hopefully.
And we'll have like montages of time lapse with our progress on the robot. So right now this is like our robot currently. The wheelbase is, as you can see, it's not like in the center. No, it's not even on the C channel. Like the axles are not even on the C channel.
Yeah, what are these wheels called again?
Mechanism wheels.
Yeah, mechanism wheels.
So we use mechanism wheels. We're planning to use mechanism wheels this year, and we'll show you in a bit like how these mechanism wheels will work. But so for our wheelbase, we have like pillow bearings. We use pillow bearings to make the frame as low as possible.
Hope we might want to put some screws in that. Looks like screws.
I need to put screws in
there.
Oh, and
that too.
So yeah, this is a support bar that goes across the entire robot or through the frame, held on to by these stacks of standoffs. I forgot to put screws back on here, but I'll deal with that in a bit. And our brain, here's our brain right here, but it's not held by anything. It's literally just held by the stiffness of the wires from the sensors and motor wires. This is like completely broken. I just broke it off for now.
Oh, yikes.
But anyway, so yeah, each wheel, it has a motor to run individually, to run separate directions. And right here, this motor right here perfectly fits in between the frames, these two frames for each wheel. And this will run an axle across, all the way across, and then have a gear here, a gear here. I think those are 16 tooth. Yeah, 16 tooth gears. 16 or 12, I don't remember. And then we're gonna have like a 36 tooth gear here and here. And what that will do is the part that just broke off, this will be used for moving our elevator. Well, not elevator, but this will be our storage system for the cubes. So we're planning to like have, at the beginning of the match, this will be within the 18 by 18 limit. So you see we have like hinges here, and we're gonna use rubber bands to flip this open like that. So
maybe add a third one later on in the season.
Yeah,
but we're just gonna stick with like just one extra bar for now.
So if you want to see how these are made, I mean, I kind of overcomplicated this, but so we have a nylock, and then we have spacers here. It's these two spacers. They have a wide hole on the inside just so it could fit along the edge of the C channel. And then we have just a 1x here and a couple of 1x's on the other side. This 1x right here is curved, just so this is able to move around, so the second 1x is able to go around it. And then we have a half C channel right here to basically act as a stopper. And then this thing will just be held down at this position with the rubber band. And the joint for the entire storage system is held just by a small hinge. If I could get close enough, we have these, I think they're like 45-degree angled 1x's with the spacer held by a screw and nylock. Oh yikes, that is kind of dangerous. But anyway, so it's just a single pair of like 1x's on each side, but for now it's sturdy enough. This is like kind of sticking out, we didn't initially like want that to, but for now we're probably gonna cut it later. Probably not. Like, it seems to fit quite well, so we'll update that in the future. So that's basically what we have so far.
And right now I'm working on the intake right now. We're planning on like adding rubber bands to the sides to like pull the intake in. So it's gonna go right here. But I made like a building issue because like I was planning on putting it right here, but then I realized if we want it to be in the starting position, like it basically won't work.
Yeah.
'Cause, like
this motor right here to here is not in size. So
I'll probably have to put the motor inside right here, or just like bring this up more. We'll see.
And hopefully today I'm gonna finish this part, add the screws on, and I'm gonna replace this L bar right here with a longer one, just so I could fill in every hole, because recently we ran out of L bars, and then so we just ordered more. So we'll change that, and yeah, we'll update you. We'll leave you with the time lapse. So, update. We just got this part of the robot in. So, as you can see, this will go in and out. Let's see if this is in the size. Okay. Oh yeah, we have a
like
whole
3
lot
inches.
of width space.
Yeah, it's
Well,
definitely.
we don't have too much. So yeah, Gio here is still working on.
I'm still working on the.
Yeah,
I'm a really slow builder.
That's fine. We're trying to
We're
make
getting
we're trying to get everyone in the team to pitch in with the build.
Yeah, Eddie did most of the building last year, and I'm trying to do more building this year. 'Cause, like, that's one of my weak spots. Yeah.
Also, with all these videos, we're gonna have like very little amount of like code syntax, cause we're just gonna do a lot of mechanical stuff with our videos, and probably just give ideas for their robots, because our robot is also inspired. There's a lot of robots already like already look similar to this, but that's not where we like got our idea like completely from. It this was mainly based off a robot that we saw in IQ a few years back when we did IQ Vex IQ Skyrise. There were in the game cubes were involved, and we saw one particular robot that had an amazing storage system.
Actually, many robots.
Well,
Probably
yeah.
like around 10.
Yeah, about 10 robots. That was many back then.
Yeah.
And then you could see a good example, 2552. There's many good examples of a robot that we got the idea from.
A few moments later.
So here's an update to our wheelbase. As you can see, this L bar isn't up to size on this, so we took all these pieces out. So now we're just gonna cut this outside and just get the right length that we need. Let's do it. Let's do it outside. I think we should do it in the backyard. Yeah, let's see. All right, we need more light out here. Oh, hey, Luna. You wanna go outside? All right, that's better.
Oh, and by the way, this Gio's house is not where we actually work at. We actually work at the microchip work office. Alright, we're back. Got the piece cut, so we're not gonna need this anytime soon. Got this cut, filed down, and yeah, we'll go right back to the timelines. Alright, so I'm back with another update. Yeah, not too much happened within like the past hour or so. I mean, I just added like the new adapter cable. Zip tied it with this power cable so that this adapter cable doesn't go anywhere. I just added like a half of a whatever this piece is. Not exactly sure what these are called. That's dangerous. So these are where the rubber bands are gonna go. I guess I took off the brackets that hold onto the battery. Just these things. I just like, it used to be here because the problem was that this wasn't like going back far enough. Because as you can see, it has to go back pretty far to just be within the 18 by 18 limit for the beginning of the match. This out of the way. Yeah, so I basically just like, there was enough space for me to just leave the battery in there and just put this steel one by here and a steel one by here, just so that it doesn't like slide, you know, right or left. That way it wouldn't like hit the mechanism wheels, neither will the wires, because this is also zip tied on right here. Oh yeah, we also have the whatchamacallit, digital encoders here, and this is ran by just these like micro chains that not many teams use. They're really underutilized. Well, actually, yeah, they're underutilized for good reason, because these are actually pretty brittle and like they break really easily. So if you guys want to see how this works, it's not a complicated mechanism. Just have this motor here that perfectly fit between these two C channels, which holds the pillow bearings, which holds the axles, which holds the mechanism wheels. But anyways, so this is a red color motor, meaning that it's a high torque motor, running a 16 tooth gear to a 36 tooth gear, and we have a potentiometer here, which is read by putting a lock bar here, a pair of lock bars here, and an axle or shaft. So this shaft will be locked down, while this potentiometer is locked down onto this C channel. That way it will help us read to make the source system a perfect 90 degrees perpendicular to the ground. Yeah, we actually did have the pictures before the mechanism wheels came in and before we mounted all of this here. So, and this is what it is now. Yeah, let's fold this in. This is definitely a work in progress. Well, pretty much all of the robot is work in progress. I guess Gio will do the explaining of this, or it's we use steel hinges. These are, I'm not even sure if these are in production anymore, but so this can like fold out and in. We're making this so that as soon this is at the perpendicular angle. Oh my god, that is dangerous. But when this is at the perpendicular angle, then this will like fold out. So yeah, I guess this is documentary 1. We made a, I guess the mess here isn't too bad.